AITA for telling my sister she's the worst thing to ever happen to me and I hate her, even if she's changed / gotten help. Not the a-hole 31 female. Don't like my sister Kate, 37 female. She treated me like shit as kids, and it got worse as we got into middle / high school. Around that time, she started drinking / doing drugs, and when she was 17, she ran off to live with her party friends. From then to 22, she only called to ask for money. At 22, she fell off the earth, and we didn't hear from her until at 25. She came home sobbing, looking strung out. She begged for forgiveness and swore to get clean. We felt bad and took her in. For a year, she was better. She got a job and was going to the methadone clinic. One day, Mom and I were visiting a family friend 8 hours away, and when we got home, Kate and all her stuff, plus anything of value that wasn't nailed down, was gone. My laptop, our jewelry, TVS, DVD players, etc. An hour later, Grandpa called and said his water was shut off. We went to check it out and found the cover by the street side water valve open and the meter inside shut off. Luckily, we checked inside before turning it back on because all the copper pipes had been stolen. It was obvious Kate robbed us all and skipped town. We called the cops to report it, but c'est la vie. A year later, our grandpa died, leaving his things to Mom. He also left me some money. Sadly, Mom was a wreck the next 4 years before she passed of a heart attack. She left everything but $150, which she left to Kate, to me. I was destroyed after. If it weren't for my friends, I don't know what would have happened to me. During all this, Kate only called twice. Once a week after Mom died to see if she was left anything. I'll admit I screamed at her. And once a year later to ask for money. I hung up on her. She recently DM'd me and apologized for how she'd acted before / after Mom passed. Then she told me she hit rock bottom after our last call and OD'd and died for 3 minutes before being revived. She said it motivated her to get clean, stay clean in the years since. She wrote how she wanted to make things right between us, and she didn't want to lose her last family member. I understand addiction is terrible, and just because you're an addict, it doesn't make you evil / bad. And they deserve second chances too, but that being said, I hate Kate. I can't recall a single good memory with her. They're all bad. This is where I might be the AH. I wrote her back and told her so. I said I'd send her the money Mom left her, but I wanted her out of my life. And as far as I was concerned, I was an only child with no remaining blood family, and that she was honestly the worst thing to ever happen to me, and I wouldn't piss on her if she was on fire. I just said everything I'd bottled up for years. My friend said I was too harsh and could regret not trying to make amends. I could be wrong. Maybe my anger and grief are clouding my judgment. I know people change, and maybe I should be giving her another chance. So, AITA? Edit. Some people DM'd me and asked if Kate ever replied to my message. She did. And it's clear from it that she's just as shitty now as she was before the drugs, if not worse. I've blocked her on everything I could think of, and if she somehow manages to contact me again, I'll get a restraining order on her. Update. Lots of people message me asking what Kate said in her reply, and I don't know how to update besides here. But like I stated in my edit, Kate contacted me again, only this time spewing hate about me being an awful, hateful bitch who doesn't know how to be a half-decent person to someone suffering. She went on to suggest that I'm toxic because our family all suffered by being around me, aka Mom and Grandpa died, and Kate is a drug addict, and that's all my fault. I told her if she tried contacting me one more time, I'd call the cops on her for harassment, and I've also started looking into how to get a restraining order. This all cemented to me that she's still the same vile person she's always been. I've also begun shopping around for a therapist. Thank you to everyone who messaged me with kind words and advice. And to everyone who said I was an AH for not being kinder to Kate and giving her another chance. You can kick rocks.